It may surprise you to hear that doing the wrong types of exercises on a daily basis can seriously impair your joint health, accelerate muscle loss, and even damage your cardiovascular system, particularly your heart's ability to recover. Numerous research involving tens of thousands of older persons conducted over many years and published in leading journals like Frontiers in Public Health and the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity support this caution. Many popular exercise routines may appear beneficial at first glance, but some can cause silent inflammation, damage your body's connective tissues, make recovery more difficult, and significantly raise your risk of injuries, which are responsible for over 3 million emergency room visits annually among adults over 60. Don't worry, though. This article will provide you with a clear and comprehensive guide that will tell you which 3 exercises you should do daily to keep your mind sharp, your mobility strong, and your independence secure, as well as which 3 exercises you should avoid at all times. Pay close attention until the very end because I'm about to tell you a startling truth about an exercise that seems healthy but can be subtly destroying your knees without you ever noticing. In order to ensure that you never miss another personalized fitness tip, I advise you to ring the bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Type 1 in the comments if you like this video. If not, input 0 to tell me how I can improve your material. Section 1, 3 exercises people over 60 must perform every day. 1. Tai Chi, the natural protector against falling. Among the myriad exercise options that appear in fitness centers and wellness programs, Tai Chi is a silent but potent ally on the path to aging well. It is more than just an exercise to adults over 60. It is a kind of moving meditation, intricately designed to safeguard the body's balance systems during a period when stability starts to decline. Tai Chi, particularly Yang style as shown in a 2023 systematic review in Frontiers in Public Health, which emphasizes the powerful principle of mindful movement, protects against falls, which are one of the silent causes of losing independence. In addition to causing injury, falls slowly erode confidence, limit mobility, and increase fear of movement. All essential components for preserving one's independence and standard of living. Each flowing movement makes every practice a calculated investment in stability by activating key pathways that improve proprioception and boost the body's natural balance mechanisms. In addition to improving balance, Tai Chi is an excellent approach for enhancing joint flexibility, mental focus, and stress reduction, factors that are vital for maintaining cardiovascular health and emotional well-being in older adults. Muscles and joints stiffen after age 60, and even slight restrictions in movement can cause long-term problems with mobility. The gentle, flowing nature of Tai Chi protects the joints against the stiffness that frequently comes with aging while also calming the nervous system. A comprehensive Cochrane review from 2012 confirmed that Tai Chi reduces the number of falls over time by improving postural control and lower body strength. It seems like the exact blueprint for maintaining vitality is contained within each deliberate, mindful movement. The health benefits of Tai Chi for our literal foundation, the legs and feet, may be the strongest argument. Tai Chi has been shown in studies to enhance lower body strength and ankle stability, which keeps the legs and feet strong and responsive. Stronger, more steady steps, fewer balance problems, and a lower risk of life-altering falls are all results of regular practice. Practicing Tai Chi is in a very genuine way like making the daily decision to move forward a little bit more confidently and powerfully. However, the approach to practice is crucial. Tai Chi's potent balance-enhancing potential is preserved and its benefits are maximized by practicing consistently and starting with proper instruction. The amazing qualities of this exercise are largely diminished when it is rushed or performed incorrectly. You are essentially cultivating life itself when you allow your movements to be intentional, flowing, and full of awareness. For seniors who want to live longer, more fulfilling lives, a simple 15-minute Tai Chi practice is more than just an exercise. It's a powerful expression of respect for oneself and optimism for the future. But while Tai Chi strengthens your balance, there is another unassuming activity that subtly fuels your heart, lungs, and perhaps most importantly, the very muscles that power your daily activities. Might a brief session of this gentle movement be the secret to safeguarding your most valuable physical abilities as you get older? Let's find out next. Please let me know in the first comment below if you're still watching and finding these insights useful. Let's now discuss point number 2. Second, water aerobics, the secret source of strength and mobility. During the process of aging well, some exercise modalities subtly become indispensable allies, and water aerobics is one of them. In actuality, water aerobics is one of the most potent restorative activities that adults over 60 might include in their daily routine. It is sometimes disregarded or thought of as a simple recreational activity. Natural buoyancy, which greatly reduces impact on joints while providing resistance for muscle strengthening, is the hallmark of this humble exercise. This influence has a profoundly transformational effect on older adults. Joint health tends to deteriorate with age, limiting movement and causing pain, which can result in lethargy, restricted activity, and even isolation. However, water aerobics directly counteracts this process by naturally supporting the body while allowing full range of motion. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who performed aquatic exercise had improved strength, flexibility, and aerobic capacity. Muscles, particularly those in the legs and core, maintain their strength and responsiveness in water, giving older people the invaluable gift of freedom and movement. In addition to its joint-sparing advantages, water aerobics is a fantastic source of cardiovascular exercise without strain, which supports heart health, lung capacity, and circulatory function. According to studies, seniors who participate in regular water exercise have noticeably better endurance than those who don't. The claim that spending just 30 minutes in the pool 3 times weekly can help protect the honor of a healthy body and a vibrant energy level against the encroaching forces of time is not hyperbole. Even more amazing is water aerobics' subtle protection of balance systems, one of the faculties most susceptible to aging. Water creates a safe environment for practicing movements that directly support the body's proprioceptive abilities and lower the risk of dangerous falls, the main cause of injury in older adults. A 2013 study in the Gait and Posture Journal reported improved gait stability and fall prevention after just 12 weeks of water aerobics. Water aerobics maintains freedom, the capacity to walk confidently, navigate uneven terrain, and move through the world safely by preserving balance. As always, it's important to approach it properly. Water aerobics' valuable benefits are maximized when practiced in chest-deep water at a comfortable temperature, which also facilitates comfortable movement for older adults. A lot of what makes this ordinary exercise so remarkable is lost when it is performed too vigorously or without proper form. From the vigor in your step to the endurance in your daily activities to the confidence in your movements, water aerobics is a protector of energy in every way. A modest regular practice can have a significant impact on safeguarding numerous facets of life that are too frequently overlooked. But although water aerobics strengthens the body and preserves joint health, another simple activity that's frequently overlooked in fitness discussions has a secret weapon against aging that affects not only strength and flexibility, but also the cognitive function and emotional well-being that let you enjoy every day. Is this straightforward practice the natural defense you've been lacking? Now, let's get to it. 3. Walking, the unsung guardian of independence, cognition, and vitality. Some of the most potent allies we can encounter as we progress through the later stages of life are not the most complicated or trendy, but rather the most basic natural movements such as the humble walk. Walking is much more than just a means of transportation for the older adult who wants to live a long, independent, and connected existence. Consistent, moderate-intensity walking provides a perfect balance of cardiovascular stimulation that is vital for maintaining good heart health. This is crucial for older adults since independence is frequently subtly determined by stamina. You can appreciate more than simply the practical benefits of mobility when you have good cardiovascular health. It protects against chronic diseases, permits sustained activity, and maintains the honor of boldly traversing the world. According to studies, walking regularly helps delay cognitive decline and improves mood, which is crucial for quality of life in people over 60. Research from Harvard Health Publishing confirms that 30 minutes of daily walking reduces the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and depression. A 2010 study in the Neurology Journal also showed that regular walking helps delay cognitive decline and reduces dementia risk. Every simple step holds the promise of a better, more engaged future. Walking shields more than just the heart, though. It also acts as a protector of bone density and muscle maintenance. The gentle impact forces of walking support the integrity of bone tissue and joint function, two sometimes disregarded aspects of senior vitality that keep the body's structural framework strong and responsive. Walking subtly supports both a healthy skeletal system and functional muscle mass, which are prerequisites for taking powerful, steady steps into older age. Walking provides significant support for metabolic health in addition to physical and cognitive benefits. Its moderate intensity helps regulate blood sugar, manage weight, and improve sleep quality. Three main health pillars that frequently deteriorate with age. It takes more than just avoiding disease to maintain good health. It is about safeguarding energy levels, stress resilience, and the ability to move, socialize, and live life to the fullest. Walking is best approached consistently and progressively, in order to reap the maximum health advantages. Taking a 20 to 30-minute walk daily, whether in a park, around the neighborhood, or on a treadmill, may seem like a small gesture, but over time it creates a significant layer of protection around the body, the mind, and the spirit that propels you forward. This is because walking is naturally accessible and adaptable. But not all exercises are as beneficial as walking despite their promise of fitness. Indeed, several exercise types that appear beneficial can subtly damage the very joints that support your independence, reduce your resilience, and even affect your long-term mobility. Which hidden hazards are present in your fitness routine? Let's turn the page and find out what's really going on. Section 2. Older adults should never attempt one of these three exercises. 1. High-impact running. The hidden danger to joint health and longevity. As we age, we need to make more thoughtful and cautious exercise decisions since even the smallest mistakes can have a major impact on our joint health, mobility, and quality of life. High-impact running stands out among the activities that seniors should be cautious about. Not because it's inherently harmful, but rather because of the subtle damage it may bring to the body's weight-bearing joints, particularly the knees and hips that support our freedom. On the surface, running appears to be a beneficial exercise that is calorie-burning, cardiovascular-enhancing, and accessible. However, repetitive impact forces that can be quite harsh on the aging body are hidden beneath its apparent simplicity. While high-impact running doesn't universally lead to joint damage, a 2013 study in osteoarthritis and cartilage demonstrated that older adults with pre-existing joint degeneration may experience worsening symptoms from frequent high-impact running. This heightened stress can subtly exacerbate pain, stiffness, and a scary loss of mobility in seniors who are already susceptible to arthritis, bone density loss, or cartilage thinning. The harm is not limited to discomfort. Joint inflammation that is low-level and persistent can accelerate cartilage breakdown, decrease joint space, and affect the delicate biomechanical alignment required for pain-free movement. Unnoticed damage accumulates over time. The steps become painful. Without obvious notice, the simple pleasure of moving comfortably or walking with assurance can start to fade. Chronic joint pain, limited mobility, or needing joint replacement can have a significant emotional toll in addition to the physical one. When the body no longer moves easily, feelings of helplessness and isolation frequently start to sneak in. In this sense, the seemingly beneficial running can subtly lead to a much more profound decline in well-being. Modifications don't really help enough. Whether on soft surfaces, with cushioned shoes, or at reduced intensity, the fundamental impact forces of running still pose a risk, especially if done frequently. There are much safer and equally effective exercise options for seniors who are working to preserve their joint health, endurance, and mobility. Although not everyone will experience problems right away with running, the risk is too great to overlook for people over 60 whose joint structures are inherently less resilient. As the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, 2023, notes, there's no evidence of running causing arthritis in healthy individuals, but those with joint problems should consult a physician before starting a running routine. Protecting your joints from silent damage like this is the first step in preserving your ability to walk, dance, and stand tall throughout your later years. But high-impact running is only the first hazard. Other exercises, however popular and widely promoted, involve movements that subtly strain, stress, and deplete your body, endangering not just your physical longevity, but also your day-to-day comfort. Is it possible that one of the most common fitness activities in American gyms is actually accelerating joint deterioration from within? Next, let's find out. Please let me know in the first comment below if you're still watching and finding these insights useful. Let's now discuss point number 2. Second, the unseen source of shoulder damage is heavy overhead presses. Every workout has the silent potential to either help or hurt during the prime years of life, frequently in ways that the body only gradually becomes aware of. Overhead presses with heavy weights, which are impressive, familiar, and frequently celebrated for their upper body strengthening benefits, are among the most misleading exercises for seniors. However, beneath their apparent effectiveness is a more complex tale that requires consideration from everyone who is committed to preserving their joint health and mobility. As movements that place significant stress on the shoulder complex, heavy overhead presses are naturally taxing on rotator cuff tendons, which can become compressed against the acromion during the lifting motion. This becomes a quiet concern for older adults whose tissue elasticity and recovery capacity may already be more compromised. Repetitive overhead pressing can cause a gradual wearing of the rotator cuff tendons that is often undetectable at first, but slowly erodes shoulder function, range of motion, and pain-free movement. A study in the Journal of Shoulder and Elbow Surgery, 2008, confirmed that overhead lifting is associated with increased risk of rotator cuff injuries, particularly in individuals over 60. All of which are essential for preserving independence, self-care abilities, and quality of life. Pain when reaching behind the back, discomfort when sleeping on the affected side, and a feeling of weakness when lifting objects that wasn't present previously are some of the initial minor symptoms of this concealed damage that many seniors experience. When the condition gradually worsens, it can lead to tears in the rotator cuff, frozen shoulder, or chronic impingement syndrome, impairing daily activities and raising the risk of dependence on others. One of the biggest threats to dignity in those over 60. The irony hurts. For many older folks, an exercise that is frequently performed in the name of strength may be stoking the very flames of disability that they are working so hard to put out. Even worse, compared to more joint-friendly alternatives like lateral raises or resistance band exercises, overhead presses offer diminishing returns as we age. This implies that you assume the same joint risks and are instead burdened by their damaging potential without proportional benefits. Heavy overhead pressing risks can be somewhat decreased by using lighter weights and perfect form, but it is best for older adults who already have shoulder discomfort, osteoporosis, or previous injuries to limit or stay away from them completely. Numerous other exercises can be substituted for them without causing apparent harm because they are safer, equally effective, and kinder to aging joints. The American College of Sports Medicine advises modifications or alternative resistance exercises for older adults in their position stand on exercise for older adults. Just as powerful as deciding what to do is deciding what not to do in your exercise routine. Making small, sensible choices in every workout is the first step in safeguarding your mobility, comfort, and even your long-term independence. However, there are other hidden culprits besides overhead presses. There is another exercise, common, popular, and practiced all over America that might be doing much more damage to your spine, posture, and freedom of movement. Is the exercise you most trust weakening you from the inside out? The reality is more shocking than you may think. 3. Traditional sit-ups are a fitness staple that subtly damages the spine and neck. Few exercises are more ingrained in American fitness culture than traditional sit-ups. When sit-ups are performed in military training, included in physical education classes, or featured in home workout routines, they evoke a sense of familiarity and tradition. However, this well-known exercise can subtly undermine the very spine health and neck integrity that are so important for aging successfully in adults over 60. There is a perilous reality beneath their comfortable familiarity. Due to their repetitive spinal flexion under tension, traditional sit-ups place significant stress on the lumbar spine. Even while the initial effort could seem productive or even satisfying, the long-term effects are far from that. Frequent repetition of this movement pattern causes the body to experience compressive forces on the intervertebral discs, which put stress on the delicate structures of the spine. Seniors may experience accelerated disc degeneration, increased back pain, and a gradual weakening of core stability without notice, since their spinal structures are already more susceptible to age-related changes. Renowned spine biomechanics expert Dr. Stuart McGill has extensively documented in his book, Low Back Disorders, how repeated spinal flexion from sit-ups can cause disc herniation and back pain in older adults. However, the spine is not the only concern. Traditional sit-ups also place significant strain on the neck, as many people unconsciously pull with their neck muscles during the exercise. Cervical strain, headaches, and poor posture result when the neck is repeatedly stressed in this manner. Even minor discomfort can soon turn into major limitations in neck mobility, upper body function, and overall quality of life. A higher risk of chronic pain, reduced participation in enjoyable activities, and a loss of function that has a profound effect on one's physical and mental well-being. Even the reassuring routine of daily sit-ups has unspoken risks. The repetitive flexion movements used in traditional sit-ups exacerbates their already significant negative impact on spinal health. A single set of sit-ups has the power to subtly undermine the effects of otherwise good habits for seniors who are managing osteoporosis, previous back injuries, or degenerative disc disease. When compared to other core exercises, traditional sit-ups are likewise deficient in functional benefits. Planks, bird dogs, and standing core exercises provide superior core stabilization with minimal risk to the spine. Harvard Health Publishing, 2020, confirmed that these safer alternatives are more effective for core strengthening with reduced injury risk. In contrast to the potentially harmful spinal flexion of sit-ups, these alternatives are focused on protecting and strengthening the core in ways that translate to real-life movements. Seniors who choose them gain vital opportunities to safeguard and nourish their bodies from the inside out. You don't have to give up core strength or abdominal definition to avoid traditional sit-ups. It entails making decisions that respect the body's requirement for appropriate training, spine-friendly movement patterns, and balanced muscle development. The very qualities that maintain independence and comfort as we age. The influence of each minor decision. As we enter later stages of life, it becomes evident that real strength is derived from the little decisions we make every day, often without even understanding how significant they are, rather than from big fitness achievements. Protecting the joints that carry us, the spine that supports us, and the balance that defines our independence means choosing the right exercises and avoiding the hidden risks in movements we are accustomed with. These are no longer merely fitness issues. They are meaningful acts of respect for ourselves, commemorating the years we have earned and the life we have been given. One thing is clear from my own experience and the other tales I have heard. Seeking dramatic transformations is not the goal of aging actively. It all comes down to consistency, appropriateness, and a readiness to give the body peaceful, committed care. What sensible daily movement gives cannot be replaced by a doctor, medication, or invention. Choosing Tai Chi over high-impact running, replacing traditional sit-ups with gentle core strengthening, and putting down heavy weights in favor of more sustainable options could all seem like little things. However, these minor details have a big impact on an older adult's life, safeguarding their freedom to move about freely, function properly, and live actively. They safeguard happy times spent with loved ones, adventures taken with friends, and dreams carried out in good health. It's a straightforward yet significant lesson. Each workout is an investment in the future. Each movement is a vote for struggle or strength. Although we cannot control every force that comes with growing older, we can support ourselves, respect ourselves, and give ourselves the best chance to live life to the fullest every day that lies ahead. It is not difficult to live a stronger, more independent and happier life as we age. It is based on love for the life we still have the ability to influence, respect for the body and consideration for the mind. The purpose of these insights is to encourage you to live life to the fullest and most authentic. I would be delighted to hear from you now. Think for a moment, then share one item you've learned that you want to use in your own life. On this path of embracing these realities, let's help one another. If this video was enjoyable to you, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to use 0 in your comment. Your opinions are very important to us. For more videos like these, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share our videos. I appreciate you viewing and I hope you enjoy living your life as you see fit.